presentation of our NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see them. Milwaukee Bucks going up against the... So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Porter in at the point guard.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter, keeping the defense on their toes and striking fast.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Not going to go that time. Good defense by Jokic. Murray with it. Picked up by Turner. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon from outside the arc. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
The kick out to Porter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis inside. He's against Gordon. Giannis no good. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Down low, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
An experienced veteran now. Turner has run these pick and rolls countless times, and he understands how to capitalize off it.
Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Turner is more than capable of scoring inside, especially when he goes up with confidence.
Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Nice D from Porter.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Gordon for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Porter against Murray. Jokic with his screen on Porter. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Giannis outside. Pass to Turner. Over Jokic, and Turner with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Turner's got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look for Milwaukee. Anthony's checked in for Gary Trent, and Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Kuzma finds Giannis. It's hauled in by Watson.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Well, right now for Milwaukee, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's a high IQ play by Jokic. No one outsmarts him.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hardaway's checked in for Christian Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the step back, Anthony. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jokic with it. Castanagi fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it's...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that's where Anthony is at his best, when he's getting downhill and attacking the basket.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And the officials will call the illegal steal right there. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Bucks.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Prince in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Prince has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Watson the screen. Murray for 3. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Here's Rollins out to Anthony. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Murray outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Anthony. And stolen by Murray. All alone, and it's Murray with the jam.
There's Murray just making easy work of that transition opportunity.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Gordon's checked in for Najee. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gordon with a screen on Anthony. Murray for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Just too much Giannis there. We're seeing why they named him the Greek Freak.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner's checked in. Johnson in the corner. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here's a look at some numbers for Bobby Portis.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, Dr.
Hardaway passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Jokic against Kuzma. Johnson outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. On the wing, Porter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Strother, guarded by Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother, just 4 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Strother, guarded by Porter. And Jokic wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the three ball. Jokic has got 7.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
Kuzma passes to Giannis. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. He has 6.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Jokic with a screen on Porter. Here he goes. Launches a 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And we finish one half of basketball. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 9. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
More of the same for the Joker. No substitute for what he brings to the floor. They go as he goes.
Yeah, he is there, taking a closer look at. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Guard pair, Porter and Trent. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Denver leading by 9. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Brown wide open. Off target with his 3. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Kuzma kicks to Porter. On deep, Trent. A rebound by Johnson. The Nuggets shooting pretty well, 46% from the floor. Murray against Porter. In the corner, it's Brown. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Johnson. Pulls up. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you? Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the field.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Watson the screen. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Launches it. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Bucks trail by 13. Giannis dishes to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Back to Murray. Watson the screen with the shot. Murray, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. In 4th, the Bucks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
For 3, Murray, rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots from 14. Porter, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray right side. Valanciunas sends a screen for Murray. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. And Valanciunas kicks to Murray. Screen by Valanciunas. Trent against Murray. Over Trent. A rebound by the Bucks. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Trent off the drive.
But the defense got too close. Trent took it in.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Watson for 3. And another miss by Denver. Bucks trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Turner.
2 minutes.
Kuzma outside. Trent right side. To the inside. Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Murray way outside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now Portis hasn't made one yet. And here's Trent. Pass to Turner. Jokic with the steal. Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by Portis.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Diallo's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Murray, and it's Jokic in the corner. Murray outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Bucks trail by 8. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kuzma outside. Outside Porter. And stolen by Murray. Here's Watson. And he makes good on the layup. Watson's got 5 points so far.
Well, that transition score all made possible by the active hands of Jamal Murray getting the steal and getting the break start.
Kuzma, that's good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Stolen by Prince. Three-pointer. No good that time. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Cameron Johnson, Jokic. Is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Strawther in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Comes a Hardaway. Another 3 for Denver.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Bucks trail by 11. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Left side, Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. That one is no good. The Nuggets leading by 10. Jokic inside. Covered by Giannis. Corner shot. Jokic, no good. And the Bucks, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. From deep, Giannis. Here's Portis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, look, Portis has made a living out of staying active on the glass.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Jokic against Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Jokic with his screen on Rollins. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jokic draws the double. Out to the right wing. Kuzma against Johnson. Shoots over Kuzma. And again, Denver no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look from Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Anthony. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Antetokounmpo kicks the quarter. Bucks passing it around. Giannis outside. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 13. Jokic a screen. Murray with it. Picked up by Turner. Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. To the middle, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
For three, Murray, good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 11 points here in just the second half. It's a 14-point game. Porter outside. And he jams it in.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Gordon with a screen on Porter. Here is Gordon. And there's the dunk.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Porter fires. And the three misses. The Nuggets leading by 14. Now here's Murray. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Shoots the three. Cleared away by Turner. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Porter double team. Now onto the Antetokounmpo. For 3. Gordon with the rebound. 1:51 left in the game. Murray outside. Strong move off the glass.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Outside Kuzma from deep. Not gonna go. Denver's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 17. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
They swipe it. So it's the